Previously on 365 Hockey Girl, I made a video ranking PWHL arenas based on transit, walkability, and bikeability, and the response was amazing. You all had such insightful comments that I knew I had to make a part 2, this time incorporating your feedback. So here's what's new. First of all, user at SLeeDB94, who's actually an urban planner, suggested I focus on the neighborhoods around each arena instead of just looking at their downtown locations. They suggested using GIS to calculate how many people live within a certain transit travel time of each arena. I don't know how to use GIS, and honestly I wasn't ready to go down that rabbit hole, but I found an easy alternative. I used a free tool that maps out travel times by public transit. For each arena, I looked at the area within 1.5 hours of transit time, then used another tool to estimate the population inside that area. Heads up, this isn't an exact science. I freehanded the shapes, so it's a rough estimate, but it still gives us a solid ballpark for the population catchment. Next, shout out to @MotoCiano1092, who pointed out that biking during hockey season can be tough because it's winter. So I adjusted the bike score to count for less. It's now weighted at 0.5 instead of 1. To get each arena's final score, I used a linear combination with these weights. Walk score 1, transit score 1, bike score 0.5, and population accessibility 2. I also normalized the population numbers by dividing by 100,000 to keep things scaled properly. And with that, let's get into the updated rankings. Coming in 6th place, yet again, is Tsongas Center, home of the Boston Fleet. Disclaimer on this one, I'm not sure if the transit time API doesn't know about the Lowell commuter rail, but it showed a very small area for the population catchment, with only around 65,000 people being able to get to Tsongas Center in under an hour and a half. That pretty much tanked the Tsongas Center score. Coming in 5th place is Xcel Energy Center, home of the Minnesota Frost. I did get some comments saying that public transit to the X is really convenient, so I bumped its transit score up to 80. Its population catchment is around 1 million, with a lot of Minneapolis able to make the trip over in under an hour and a half. These seem to be good numbers, but you'll see that the other arenas do even better. Coming in 4th place is TD Place, home of the Ottawa Charge. Look, TD Place is really punching above its weight with a population catchment of 1 million, considering the Ottawa metro population is only 1.5 million. TD Place did fall down the list though because it has an outstanding bike score, but that bike score is weighted less now. Coming in 3rd place is Place Belle, home of the Montreal Victoire. This arena has a really large population catchment of 2.3 million, and I think this speaks to the overall strength of Montreal's public transit system. Due to the arena being in Laval, you can see that there are parts of Montreal that are outside of this catchment area, but there's still a lot of people that can make this trip. Coming in 2nd place is Coca-Cola Coliseum, home of the Toronto Sceptres with a population catchment of 3 million. From this map, the transit connections seem to be very convenient to this location, with most of Toronto able to make this trip. And in 1st place, we have the Prudential Center, home of the New York Sirens. Now I know there were a lot of people in the comments expecting this one to be lower, but adding the population catchment to the formula makes this arena just blow the others out of the water. I feel like people are getting caught up on the fact that it's in New Jersey, but it's a really convenient trip from the arena to Penn Station in Manhattan, which is basically a transit hub. Not only does the catchment area cover New Jersey, but you're also covering all of Manhattan and even some of Queens and Brooklyn. So I know it might seem counterintuitive since the New York Sirens have the lowest attendance, but I think the Prudential Center is the most transit-friendly PWHL arena. Okay, let me know down in the comments what you think of this new analysis. Do you like it better or worse than the original ranking? Sorry again to Ottawa fans for moving you down the ranking. Okay, see ya!